Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bloodborne. So, guys, I was a bit disappointed with killing those hunters. They were easier than I had expected. Oh well. I'm okay with them being easier than expected, of course. That's not a bad thing. Far from it, in fact. It means I didn't have to struggle so much. And I'd say that's more of a... Really? Come on, let me target lock the dogs. I'd say that's more of a good thing than not. So, it is what it is. Now, I can use the tiny tonitrus. I got the stats for it, because those hunters gave me quite a fair few echoes to spend. So, here it is. It leaves a bit to be desired in terms of the damage output. And that costs 6? Really? It costs 6 Quicksilver bullets to use, so it's really not worth using pretty much ever for that low damage. I'm sure it will probably get buffed at some point, knowing how FromSoft is with their nerfs and buffs and all that. It will probably get a bit of a buff. Okay, I do have my light on. So this does not become a workable lantern after you kill them, as sad as that is. It's not the end of the world, of course. It just would have been nice. So, now... fun times are about to be had. Very fun times. The tonitrus weapon is all the way that way. The boss is all the way that way. Let's run for it. Let us make a run for it. I also believe there's a bell ringer up here, who I would very much like to get rid of. Now where did the guy with the rifle go? He didn't follow me, did he? Those things are really annoying to deal with. I don't enjoy dealing with them, but there's some loot behind that one that I do very much want. That's not the tonitrus, but it still would be some good loot to have. Ew, there's 3 of those right there. Well, 2 of them now, right there. You see that glow way up by that gate? Way straight ahead, like directly above where my head is, that little glow? That's the tonitrus. This is going to be less than pleasant. We're probably gonna die. But I want my weapon, so I'm getting my weapon. And I don't want to pay for it so much. Because despite the fact that it is a fantastic weapon, I'm not exactly in the mood to pay $20,000 for it. I forgot about you. Excuse me. Yeah, we got that. But we got whatever the loot was. That's important. And I believe it was a chunk or 2. So, you know. It's worth it. It's worth the death. And again, the best way to deal with this area actually is to just run through it to the boss and then work your way backwards from the boss. Because then the enemies aren't aggroed on you as harshly and you're free to explore it a little bit more easily. At least that's how I feel with this area. Maybe you feel differently. Whatever. But how I feel about this area is that it's very, very mean, and it doesn't like me, so I'm going to do things my way. However, I do believe We have 8 chunks. So, we could get the tonitrus to +7 right away. We can get to +8 right away. What am I saying? We are short on twin bloodstone shards, though. We are very short. We also need 6 more of these, if my math is serving me right. So, 18 twin bloodstone shards cost 2 each. We would need to do a bit of farming for those. Meh. Not exactly in the mood for that. I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that between episodes then. That's the plan. I will deal with that between episodes. Oh yes, that 66 damage was so good and worthwhile. Gotta love when that happens. Plunging attacks in Dark Souls 1 were so much more reliable. Plunging attacks in Dark Souls 2 were a lot more unreliable in my opinion though. So it is what it is. I'll get it right one day. Good job. Nothing from you? Okay. There's also a shortcut that opens up down this way somewhere. There's an elevator that goes up. There's also this door here that opens from the other side. So we'll have to take care of that at some point as well. And it's this way. Really though, worrying about blood echoes here is not a huge concern, simply due to the fact that they are so easy to get more of. And this makes for a very good farming area, in all honesty. Ah, I know where we are at now. I don't want to open that door. There's really nothing of worth in there from this direction. It's just a shortcut, in a sense. It would be nice if I wanted to skip over those hunters, kinda, but I killed them, so. Oh, you see me. Ow. Mean, sir. Sirs. Very mean. Not a pleasant area, as I've said numerous times. This will be an episode full of death and unpleasantness. In case I haven't gotten that point across. I hate this place. I hate this place. I have never hated a place so much in any of the games From Software has made, other than, what's it called in Demon Souls? The Blighttown-like area. The Valley of Defilement. That's the name. The only place in a game made by From Software that I've hated as much as this one is the Valley of Defilement. And that's just because I couldn't see where the fuck I was going. But this area is just mean. Excuse me, dog, but I need you to get back up here. Yeah, they heard me. I figured that would happen. I was hoping that it wouldn't. You know, these things happen. Excuse me. I'm starting to lose my voice again. Too much commentary in one day. Too much talking. Bleh. I started recording my playthrough of Scholar of the First Sin today. So not only am I doing PvE for Bloodborne, I'm doing PvE for Dark Souls 2 again. Needless to say, I am quite busy and doing quite a lot of commentary. And it's nice to see. Look at this. I'm using a giant hammer. Guy didn't even move. My attack just missed. Oh my dogs. Oh, hello. Excuse you. Primary concern is not him. Or him, but this witch. I've never seen him do that attack. He usually dies sooner. How silly. I didn't notice I actually do have a total of 12 insight on me. That could be good for 6 thingamajigs. You know, the what's-majigs. It's the twin bloodstone shards. That's what they're called. I could use that to get 6 twin bloodstone shards, and that would be all well and good. No, you have them, don't you? Where are my echoes? Game? If you don't mind, I would very much like to know why they just went poof. Surely they wouldn't be all the way back there. So where did they go? Oh right, I died to that dog earlier, duh. My echoes just went poof. Because they were supposed to just go poof. Nope. Not that way. Shortcut's in there if I recall. But you need to you just need to die first. I'll feel significantly more safe with you gone. And just so I don't get followed or anything, you know? I mean, I've never seen them follow, but let's just be sure. Never hurts to be a little bit cautious at times. Ta-da! Elevator. And that means a shortcut. Thankfully. There's also a secret little path down there that we just saw. So this is back by the first bonfire of the area. So that's where we're gonna have to go from now on. And then there's this secret little area. I don't honestly remember what was over here. I really don't remember what was over here. Got a few chunks, though. That's something. Thank you for being slow to turn. Okay, well that's that. Now there was that glowy thing in the room. Yeah. I don't remember where this goes. I really don't. But it takes me somewhere. Ah, that's where the boss is, right down there. So I suppose that could act as a little shortcut for us. Can you stop that, please? R1 spam for days. Man. If I remember correct, there's a chest down on... Or is it up there? There's a chest around here somewhere. I swear. I'm just wrong. Never mind. Maybe it's down at the bottom. Shows what I know. That's a good blood gemstone right there. If I recall correct, that is one of the better ones. Oh, I see where I'm at. I'm just gonna go back in here. Don't mind me. Ah, right. Frenzy. Those ones shoot frenzy javelin things at you, and they're not nice. They're not nice at all. Frenzy is one of the worst things in this entire game. So it's almost time for the boss, which is right through that gate. Here's hoping that we don't get wrecked by the boss. It shouldn't be bad. We're gonna be better off with this as our weapon of choice. Boss should not be terrible, though. For now, actually, we should be better with this. Anyway, at the moment, time for creepy cutscenes and fun times. Graceful. So as you can see, the Rotten lost some weight. Oh, come on. Really? You're gonna get me stuck right there. Game. Really? That's very annoying. That is very, very annoying. There is no reason I should have gotten stuck right there. Anyway, this boss, it's got similar strats in a way to the, Oh, I've got to run all the way there again because I'm not back by my other shortcut. How annoying. But we're literally just going to run the entire way this time. Really, dogs? Not cool. Excuse me. But yeah, we're just running for it this time. Because I'm not dealing with the enemies again. Can't make me. I refuse. Hello. Gotta keep dodging the frenzy. Because frenzy is it's bad times. Frame rate, what are you doing? No, not this again. Game, please. Game, please. But yes, this boss has similar strats to the Tower Knight in terms of killing its friends up here before doing much else. The main difference between this one and the Tower Knight, this one can actually reach you up here. So be careful. They even have little bits of loot up here for you. Just like the Tower Knight. Woohoo! That visceral saved me from getting hit. And there's one more. Now let's see how this does for us. We got this, we got this. Really not a terrible boss fight. Not a terrible boss fight at all, but if you don't take out the ones up top, you're gonna have a bad time. And if you get caught over here on the boss and, you know, the corner of a breakable pot, you're also gonna have a bad time. But that's the way it goes. That's just the way it is. So let's head back to the dream. We're going to upgrade a few things. I'm going to look into upgrading the tonitrus right now. Spend my insight. Because, I mean, what else am I going to do with it? Hoard it? That's not a wise decision, in all honesty. It's really not. So, we're going to not do that, I think. So, for now, fortify, not that. Although I do have 11. I need 4 more bloodstone shards. Those I can buy down here. Can't I? I guess not. Never mind me then. Let's go up here. I thought I could buy those down there already, but I guess I'm wrong. So we need 4 of these. No. Really? I thought we only needed 4 more. Can I not math? I mean, clearly I cannot math. Maybe I just misread it. I don't know. Spend the rest right there for now. Seven more of those. So that means I need to use 14 Madman's Knowledge. Excuse me. At least I can math a little. And I guess we'll leave it at that. Yeah, I guess we'll leave it there. Alright, let's clear out everything here. Clear out everything here, and reevaluate our situation. So the tonitrus. That's an 18%, that's nice. That's pretty nice right there. So, I guess we'll stick with the Kirk hammer, although, I don't know. I was very much enjoying the Kirk hammer. I guess we'll stick with the Kirk hammer. We'll use it for a bit. But that's a pretty nice damage output we've got on this thing right here. Very, very good weapon for our build. I mean, it's just a great weapon all around. So we've got this, which gives us 200% or 200 more health. More items from fallen enemies. That I can be willing to replace with this, I suppose. But for now, we're going to just wait on that, I think. And this one is 5% more health. Okay. Okay. And now it's time to do a little bit of leveling. And then we'll call the episode right there. Sound like a plan? I think that sounds like a plan. Where do I want to throw my levels now? I mean, health is really all that I need. I need health for PvP. I need that. Because with the 30% health reduction on invasions, I don't feel like being one-shot by a cannon. It's not high on my list of priorities. I don't feel like being two-shot by the Holy Blade or the Chikage. Those are not high on my priority list either. So, health is really all I need at the moment. Yeah.
Farewell.
I'm content with that. I am surprisingly content with that. Let's buy this. We can mess around with our fashion a little bit later on. Anyway, let's call it for here. Guys, let's call the episode for now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Had a good time with it. I know that I did. I will see you all in the next episode.